good word, party folk. I'm your mile high breeze. How's it go? I'm chilling up here. It is Mercury's Day, Wednesday, March 5th. I did record yesterday's message on March 4th, but I obviously made a mistake, and we are in the pre-shadow of the Mercury retrograde. I do have a, not necessarily a horoscope, but just a culmination of the astrology. As you see, I've already connected with your guides. I just ask that you also request for protection, as I request for protection to connect with more divine messages, stellar messages for the collective. No matter your sun or any natal placement, this may resonate with you. It is the first quarter moon in Gemini under the light of the sun in Pisces and the new moon in Pisces on our way to the full moon in Virgo. Am I talking over here? So you have some interesting things going on. It is really all about mastery and responsibility. But you have obviously the new moon coming up. The solar eclipse is really, it's that other split. It's the other turn. It's the, because you have the crossroads. So you may have to maintain focus through what can, it's culminating the result is seemingly a hardship, right? Like you may see it as a hardship. You may be like experiencing the worst, but it really marks the ending. So you are in the midst of transition. Yes, endings, beginnings. That is the alchemical state. The archetype can be Scorpio, Scorpionic, 8th house. Funny enough, if you're a Gemini rising, your Scorpio house is in the 6th house, so the Virgo house. And if you're a Scorpio rising Gemini, it rules your 8th house, I believe. And I get a lot of Gemini because it's a first quarter moon in Gemini. We had the Magician yesterday. We do have the Star, which I believe is like the elevated. In this case, right, it is a very prime, and it's primal, but it's not savage. Or is it? It's sacral. Y'all, I have a lot of love for y'all. I know I've never met you. This is crazy. I just met you. But yes, there's a lot of love and heartfelt love, and Jupiter blesses you. Jupiter in Gemini is now asserting the level of, you must assert a level of confidence. The planets ask that you assert instinct, your drive, your natural drive, your responsibility. Will you take responsibility? You do know that almost anything is possible within the realm of how high is too high, or how disconnected is too far disconnected. Are you connecting to the right things, the right people, let me stop. Y'all, what's good? I'm the Ma High Priest. I'm ever so grateful for our energetic exchange. These are the collective messages, so they're very spiritual, but I want to offer you something practical. You have loads of like the Chariot, so like horses upon horses. You have the Siren in reverse. Like, uncover. I despise this cover. Shungai, anyone? Shungai is it's good for protection in general. A guard, it's like a guardian. It does build a protective shield to protect you from electromagnetic frequency, EMF, right? Y'all, it's good. We all need a little shungai on us. I have a lot of black stones on me lately. I'm getting the just protection, right? It's the Pisces zone. It's the Virgo zone. You want to protect yourself physically, holistically. You have the Siren card 18 in reverse, the moon, right? Looking through deception. You have been given this time of stillness. It may not be calm, or there may be a calm within the storm of this eclipse zone. So card 55, 54. And then we have card 49, the fault line. That's in the base. So yesterday's reading was like, you feel secure enough and you understand that debt can be repaid. Perhaps you may not want to accumulate debt. Perhaps you did, and this could be karmic. But regardless, we come with debt. So there's a price to pay. It's almost it's unforgiving, but more so, yes, please forgive yourself, please. It's not the denial, it's the offering. You've realized the spiritual wisdom in forgiveness for those who have trespassed, for those who have committed crimes against you, right? Or you're finding out to those who have committed crimes against you, pinning you down, but also you broke free, you break free, you're breaking free. Also, you don't think black and white. This is involved in a level of intelligence because the moons are so fired up. Your gut is telling you, what is that song? Genie in a bottle, yes. Blue, once in a blue moon, yes, because you have the Chariot, you have Jupiter return benefits, you have grand trine blessings. And yesterday we had the water sign, and so I'm just kind of like blown away by all the blue. Oh my God, I know on Arrested Development, I shouldn't be so facetious, but like, I'm warning you, blew yourself. But like, I'm like, how that? I'm also very blue. I'm covered in blue. This is coming from a level of assertion, healing. You're looking at where you feel young and where you can grow up, where you can maintain youth and where you need to grow up, right? Party folk, what is up? Full moon, upcoming full moon eclipse in Virgo. What is, you are good enough, right? You are good enough. Find the balance. Now that you know better, and by better I mean you know God. You do know God, right? Okay, it's gonna feel so great. It's coming. Sail away. You won't stay. Stay awake until we forgave you. Break the pact. You broke the pact, baby. You're breaking the pact. But like, that's the Scorpio aspect. So you can't fly out. You gotta first eliminate the fires, right? Like, cover sheets, cover the fire to diminish, to eliminate the fire. Break the pact. We want to see you shine. Sail on by. Sail on by. Okay, Mars currently in Cancer. Retrograde post-shadow phase. Fado, I don't know. Hooray. I did write hooray. Hooray, Mars is now moving direct. That is very good for us Mars-driven people. Lots of protection orders, right? Against you or for you. Usually I would say it's for me. It's in my favor. Thank you. You paid for it, not me. Hooray. Mars will re-enter its transit through Leo in 8 weeks. Maybe less, because that was a note I left 2 weeks ago. So 6 weeks. Oh my gosh, Mercury's already trying to mess with timelines. So this is why there's no rush, right? Like, this may be a tough call, and that's why responsibility is here, and that's why mastery is here. There are some aspects in which you are extremely fixated on detail and oriented on how to drive a point, and it's more like allow God to drive you to the point. I know that's so ooh la la, but that's like maturity, emotional. This requires a level of emotional intelligence, EQ, frequency, but more now vibration, not from up here. Okay, you're clearing the disconnect between up here and down in the sacral and security zones, the root center, the root center, the root. There's an old restaurant I used to visit in the college town in Texas. It's my favorite restaurant, Root Cellar. And they were one of the first kind of like farm to table experiences that I had in a local, like college town. I mean, honestly, like, you know, if you take the cultures, the different US American cultures along the way, they're really beautiful. We're kind of crazy as a nation. What's good, y'all? This is not a political statement. Or is it? Authority, care, protection. That's Mars. Earth magic, ancestral connections. Okay, because of your earth magic, you're like, I know what is not working. And you're like, I don't know how, but I know how. Because you're connected to the earth. Your vibration, okay? That level of vibration, it's now the frequency, the rate is faster, but now you understand more so now. It wasn't like you wishing for good vibes, right? Maybe you were, but like we told you, like, it's not all love and light. It's not all. Even we have to like understand that, right? I think I was talking about that yesterday. Like when you're, I don't know. Look, I'm not trying to judge, but it's easy to stay positive in a controlled environment. When you're out there, like performing spiritual work and healing, it's crazy out. It's crazy out there. I know it's just crazy on the internet too, right? So like taking the lessons from one graveyard to from one zombie nation to another zombie. Okay, wait. Venus in Aries, retrograde phase. Venus is retrograde. Venus retrograde in Aries. Life altering. Authority, mastery, self-mastery. A lot of masteries in the air. Mercury in Aries. You're being asked to grow up in it, and you're like, no, I want to maintain my youth. And it's like, okay, how are you going to do that? God loves that. The universe is like, we got you. We got you, Scorpio. We use Scorpio tactics. Also look, 3223, 32, 23, 484, 46, 3 times 2 is 6. I know the codes are coming in and I'm like, you know the codes, I don't know the codes. So like, it's difficult for me to answer your question. Mercury in Aries, retrograde pre-shadow phase, retrograde station is March 15th. Direct station April 7th will coincide with the transformative Venus retrograde. Venus and freaking Mars or Mercury are gonna wild out over the next month. So like you can make popcorn, and if it's not advised, don't add butter, but I like butter. So, and as Brandy, you were talking about salt, and I'm like, is that an excuse to just have a luxurious collection of salts that I can, oh, you need this one. You could use some of the black Himalayan salt. You sour. Okay, look, I gotta go in like a little bit. New moon in Pisces, mastery. Again, there it is, fairness. Again, you're involved in peace, but like, is your peace by spiritual bypassing? Oh my goodness. Oh my God. You have the star. You have card 32, 8th house, beginnings, endings. You have This begins your portion of the first quarter moon in Gemini reading. The Sabian Oracle is Gemini 17. The life-changing events and facing reality. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Linda Hill. I'm just grabbing a few of her keywords and concepts and commentary and keywords. Making wise decisions, thinking with the higher mind. That's why the Chariot is here, and that's why the Siren is at the crown in reverse, because you're like, I can't be fixated, I can't obsess, I gotta check my limerence. Like, we are a nation, we are a global society that's been trained to obsess and to objectify and to fixate on the object of desire. And when I say objectify, that's truly deciding that another person is yours to have and to keep and to, as my Scorpio friend calls it, box in. Why do you want to box them in and put them on a shelf like a trophy? I don't know, trophy wife, trophy husband, trophy partner. Thinking with the higher mind, maturity. And this could be rampant. So there could be excessive force in regards to psychopathic, pathological, and narcissistic behavior, okay? Tendencies. Narcissism, tendency to overlook depth, to skin deep, okay? It has to go deeper. Forever young, Peter Pan attitudes, feeling old when one should feel young, coming from the last 9 to 10 months like you learn to speak a new language. So if you're, thinking the paranoia and the languages and the people from the other side of the world are like, that's, you didn't learn the language, learn the lingo, come on now. You gotta, this is involved in strategy. You gotta be like, we're not eavesdropping, but we're on the lookout. Be on the bolo. Be on the lookout. Okay. The bee is here. the ladybug, the bee sting. Okay. The new life. You want a new life. It does involve you changing out of that job, right? Leaving your the illusion, the confusion. Scorpio 8th house, endings, beginnings, 9 of swords. What is that? The challenge, the situation being the star, you're the star. And then you have temperance. So like that is involved in luck, like timing. The great timing is a mark of a genius, which is a power move, as in opportunist, self-serving, collective. It's okay. You pulled the rug was pulled from under you, but you came back and you pulled the tablecloth from under the no tables were harmed in the making of this scenario in my head. Grand Trine Blessings. This card is speaking like holy grail, holy water signs. Attention, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Jupiter, anyone, Jupiter and Gemini. Also Temperance, Sagittarius, Cancer. Stay focused on your vision, fixate on your vision, but not to objectify it. Okay, well, maybe you want to make a goal, but don't gamify it. Maybe the game is meant as was offering. Now you separate from the game, from the games you play. I've been listening to so much In Vogue, which I love. Never gonna get it. My love, no, you're never gonna get it. Okay, the star, 23, Aquarius, I know. Okay, chill out, Pluto, like, chill out, Scorpio, chill out, Taurus. What's good? You guys either are accumulating now that you're out of this scarcity mindset. You've learned, you've applied. What time? Are we good? Okay. Hello, it's me. 11, okay. I told you the challenge is 9 of Swords, but I've already forecasted and foretold that the worst is over. You're in limbo. Oh my God, the bells are going. And then you have the Star in Temperance. So some of you are well known, some of you are well studied. Okay, you've mastered. Yes, it is mastery. The Star and Temperance are mastery. None of it was easy. Some of it was fun. Some of it has been easy. More so involved in healing. More your body. Oh yeah, the body now. That's the offering. Cool. In your heart, no matter who you are, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you've survived, suffered, paid, how big the debt was, how big the debt is, the ceiling or lack thereof, the fault line, right? The cracks in the ceiling, the cracks in the foundation, all of it. Karma. Now focus on your blessings by garnering, directing responsibility, will, and maintaining direction, right? What's goodwill? Okay. Goodwill hunting. Yeah, the hunter's here, right? Number 9. That's the hermit, but the hermit is now movement in action. You don't stay there. You don't stay underground. You're going to go, you're finding new people. This has already been happening. Maybe you were looking at it from a feeling of being very young. Maybe you felt out of place, or maybe you wanted to fit in. Well, look, you found your way. Maybe it's you found angels too. Like, you found a different soul tribe. Spiritual, your soul group. Okay, well, the soul group is more like your spiritual body, and then now it's going to manifest as your soul tribe. Now you're new here, we're new here, but we're not. The offering is like you're ancient, you're sacred. Also, do you have something to offer? Yeah. This could be passing the test, passing the karmic test. Like, instead of buying the large thing, you're like gonna, I'm so sorry. My call's not for another 30 minutes. That's not who I'm expecting. So thank you so much. Oh yeah. Don't forget to hit the like. I'll be good about it. Hit the like, leave me a comment, say hello. If the message resonates with you, and you think someone else will like it, don't forget to hit like and then share it, please. Let others know that you think they may enjoy the channel, the Crazy Mile High Priest channel. And a lot of it, this is involved in a journey, and I think a lot of YouTube tarot readers do this too. Like, they do this as part of their journey. And so as part of my journey is learning how to communicate and like actually applying the lessons learned, right? And then like turn around and help y'all with my anecdotes and my examples and yes, my experiences. So it's only a week from here until the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. So like, you kind of maybe already see it. It's been in the works for the last 6 weeks. And like we said, it has a feeling of like, you may not have even decided. Some of you did. Some of you started learning a new language, maybe even spiritual language, or you've been testing the waters over the 9 months. You've been more dedicated instead of just an onlooker, bystander, gawker, right? Thank you all so much. Leave me a comment. So yes, what is a culmination of the next week? Like, you already kind of know this, and now here it is. Oh yeah, we said that full moon in Pisces, balance spirituality and practicality. So find a way now to either commit to a few minutes a day, commit to a few parts of the day, instances in the day, commit to prayer, commit to meditation, commit to journaling, commit to seeing a talk counselor, therapist, commit to going to your general, practice, doing your practice, going to your practice, going to the clinic, doing all that. The bones, taking care of the bone, taking care of business, your business, the business of you. Okay, wait, what can help you to give in or surrender, right? Oh, wow. To know that this is the final this is a final step, and it's more like the final test, and it's more like a final pop quiz. So it's quick, it's easy, but like you still have to get through it. Full moon in Capricorn. How do you have all these full moons? Because it is a full moon, lunar eclipse in Virgo, right? But we are working with the Gemini first quarter moon. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. You don't say. That's the new moon solar eclipse will be in Aries in about 3 weeks. And so all of these are like the endings, the beginnings, right? We said that. Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is what? Mars in Gemini. Mars is currently in Cancer. We're over that. You already know. So like some of you just have to get out of the way. And more so you need to remove someone, or move someone out of the way, or move something out of the way, or something's being moved out of your way anyway. It doesn't even matter. Either you're going to do it, or God or the universe is going to do it. Nine of Swords. Unless you must apply the lesson by honoring that that's part of your experience, and that you're not completely fully debt free from that karma. And I think you're allotted this next 4-week period with Venus in Aries retrograde and Mercury in Aries retrograde, and then moves back to Pisces. And then there it goes direct again when in April, mid-April, we have like this, then the retrograde post shadow phase of Mars, all of it alongside the Venus transit, alongside the Mercury transit, all of these retrograde transits between Mars, Venus, and Mercury are allotting us the next 2 months. It's the final 2 months, the final, and then the blessings. So yeah, it's tough. The fault line, the offering, it's like give a little, get a little. Maybe you don't have to give a lot. I wouldn't say give a lot unless that's part of your journey. I don't know, give a lot. A fiery climax, full moon in Aries. This is a big yes, but this is a big like watch who you're watch who's crossing your path, and watch whose paths you're crossing. Masculine likely approaches you. If you are in that zone, it's like you're checking your red flags, you're checking your behavior, or you're checking theirs. You're like, halt. No man with this many red flags shall pass. No woman beyond shall pass with these many red flags. No royal shall be kinged, crowned, or queened, or crowned, or no, with that, with many red flags. The siren, go back, okay? You're finito with destruction, okay? You're finished with coming in and supposing that you can run amok. Is that enough? No, that's what can help you, is to know the destructive aspect. And you're already in the crater. We already know you're a manifester. Yes, we know that, but like, now create it, now build it. We're in the 22 zone, right? Feeling 22. On another full moon, you have 4 full moons. And we've been talking about this fella, the full moon in Scorpio. Okay, taste the medicine of Scorpion, taste the medicine of Scorpio, alchemize, transmute, transfigure. Out of ugly comes beauty, okay? The beast is beauty now, okay? So beastly, so handsome, so beautiful. What did we say yesterday? I don't know. Very cute. I don't know about demure. I like very cute. Very cute is very contemporary, right? And this old man wants to Contemporize. Okay, I'll stop. I know I'm a mess sometimes. Oh, look, a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. That's in 6 months, but this is a trigger point of like, where do you need to give? What do you need to pay? I get it. Yes. Should we ask Solomon for advice? I appreciate y'all being here. What are you obsessing about? We've been saying that. I think you're giving up a lot of that. Look, when you're aware, when you apply your awareness. I'm sorry, my seat. That's not my stomach for once. It's because I put the case over here and it's making a bunch of noise. Okay, sorry. What are you obsessing about? Are you feeling very negative about a situation, and perhaps it could involve in you just allowing negative thoughts and feelings to pass, to flow? A bath, a spiritual bath, a spiritual shower, or just asking the water element is here to release you, okay? Unstuck you, unfreeze you. You're frozen when your heart's not open, right, Madonna? Like, we get it. It's time to give. Open your heart. Open up your heart. Tell me who's the only one, right? Full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Is it a toxic relationship, or is it that you can work to grow and evolve from a toxic situation? I don't know. Is there a reconciliation? Maybe for you, we have the Two of Cups vibe all the time. I don't see reconciliation here with the divorce, the taxes, the payments. Also, someone's a freaking star. Like, so is this person being left behind? What is this message turning into, y'all? You thought you were leaving someone behind because you didn't think they were mature enough or grown enough, and now you're feeling that. You're feeling what you projected. Okay, so this is where maybe I'm a little different than most tarot readers on YouTube, because the cross watcher doesn't exist. Sometimes I'm like, isn't it just a reflection? So collective, you could not have like even spoken up, is what I say, or you spoke up and this is you, but it honestly, it could be them, it could be you, it could be both of you, it could be leave what does not resonate behind, leave it to the rest, leave the rest behind, take only what resonates. Okay, Aries, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, we do have all that. We have a lot of flowy Virgo, Libra, like shadow Virgo, discernible Libra, like feminine is going to give you an offer. The offer is here, okay? Or maybe you want to offer something to the feminine. But again, reconciliation, I would suppose it requires hard work. And will you just rush in, really? Will you allow them to rush in? There's no foolish here. Advice from King Solomon. Thank you, collective. Also, yes, leave a message. Subscribe. Wait, did I say subscribe? If you're here, you might as well. It just says a plan is needed. So if the other person doesn't have a plan, that's what you have to watch out for, right? Like, who's the man, who's the woman, who's the person with a plan, with a master plan? It seems like you know what to do, and this is more involved with work, but it could also be a work situation. It's very compartmentalized. Anyway, you're bigger. Your emotional intelligence is something to be. It's unrivaled, unparalleled is what I get. So maybe there is parallel. There's a discernible parallel quality to both of you, even if you guys don't come together or collective, really, this is a push from God, from the universe, saying you are good enough. You come to you. You release toxic red flag behavior and you take responsibility, because there are grand trine blessings. There's a point in this timeline where you are at the right place at the right time, not because you're an opportunist, but because you take an opportunity, or you're offered an opportunity, or vice versa. You're offered an opportunity that leads you to be at the right place at the right time to meet the right person. It's a once in a blue moon kind of situation. And then we have, oh my gosh, y'all, smexuality, romance, seduction, intense involvement. That means flirt. Isn't this what the Aquarius and the Scorpionic one is like? You know, intimacy, be a lot of cloudiness there. So like the outcome could result in, didn't we say that like the behavior could rush and it's a fiery climax? So like you guys know better if this intense involvement is worth it, right? Maybe you both want it. Maybe one of you wants it, but like where maybe one of you wants responsibility and the other one does not. Okay. It's coming to understand it's a lot of hindsight. There's a lot of hindsight. And now it's like the present tense must be connected to future tense, because you know a lot about hindsight. You know about everything that's gone wrong. We get it. Everything always goes wrong. But what about in the present tense? Like, that's where it takes all parties involved. Okay. And collective, you honor you check you release your negativity, you obsess less, you fixate less, you keep going, you keep assuming responsibility, you become involved with yourself, you self-care, self-love, self-soothe. Okay. Advice is try to create an atmosphere of tension and seduction in order to attract what you seek. Is someone doing this to you? Or maybe you're just this way. You're like, but you're not intending to be. If you're in the siren in reverse, you're not intending to like be objectified or objectify others. Maybe people are finding that out, that you're a hot potato, and you're like, who's gonna catch? Because is anyone wearing appropriate? There's so much fire, right? Like catch it. Who's gonna catch it? Who's prepared to catch it, right? Maybe some of you don't think you are prepared, or don't know how to prepare with practice, and then also meditation, and also physical stamina, strength, and practice building strength training, all of that. We've been talking about it. Go with your heart and your intuition, and you will find the mate you desire. Y'all, the situation is a romantic relationship, strong mutual attraction, seduction, shared capabilities, mutual giving on physical levels, a deeply intimate involvement with someone. Sure, if that's what you want, like, it's gonna take clarifying, not rushing, working on you, continuing to work on you, allowing chronological time to meet up with divine time. None of that is in your hands unless it is. There is something being offered to you. There's something in your hands that you will hold, and you will have to decide, right? You will have to make a choice. You will have to make a decision. Is it too good to be true? Is it something where the other person's the eternal child, where it's like it's one of you is famous, both of you are famous, both of you are well known, and it's like that doesn't mean that you sleep around with everyone. I don't know. Or you're like a very good looking leader, and it's like everyone maybe assumes that you are trying to seduce everyone, and you're like, what? I'm working. These is office hours. Thank you. Can I help you? Seduce? What? Virgo, you're like, I'm about to seduce this Excel sheet. Oh my God. Pisces, you're like, I'm gonna go get intimate with my yoga. Everyone gonna be staring at those people who taught you, who taught you anything. Look, y'all, I love it. I have to go in like very soon here. Why don't we just address the situation by pulling out 3 from Ethereal Visions, Luna Edition, and then Ethereal Visions Original by Matt Hughes. We will ask the Ethereal Visions Luna Edition, what's hidden? Is this really a shared bond, or is this just what you want, right? It's okay. I mean, who's hiding or what? Who's hiding the love? It needs to be expressed. The message still needs to be delivered. It still needs to be honored. Is there healing? I don't know. Knight of Cups, Aquarius, Pisces. So coming out of the shadow, maybe you were popular, maybe you were dating, maybe you were single, and thought you were enjoying your popularity, your fame, your public recognition, and now now you're in lover land. Okay, I guess it's kind of real for some of you. So yes, some of you were not. Unbeknownst to you, you didn't know what was involved, or I think it was about you. I think you're seen. Okay, Queen of Wands, Aries, Pisces. You are seen as the prize, but maybe you are not. You were seen. But look, you are both very witchy, very shamanic, you are a guide, but you are also like a teacher, a leader, a builder. The builder aspect is here too. The artist, the manifestor is here, and the creator is here. And then it's like the sustainable aspect is being provided to you now. You maybe felt like you were being gang stalked or gaslit to potato, right? Tomato, fruits and veggies, the roots, you went to the root, you got to the bottom, you shifted dimensions. Uranus, the artist, 23, right? And we have 23, I know. So equivalent to the star in your mental clarity, mental health, 222, or again, builder number 22. And then we have Two of Swords, Moon in Libra. We said 9 months ago, right? Pay attention to the next 9 months as well. Okay, or perhaps by fall, you'll be very karmically fresh, free, stress less about your karma. You can work on it a lot, especially from now until then, until the fall. Queen of Pentacles assures the fall, the winter will be your harvest. What you're creating now may seem impossible, but it's all the possibilities, okay? But now you've made the choice. You've attracted the right choice. You maybe attracted a role. You are shifting careers. You're very domestic as well as, I was going to say economical. You're very financial. You're coming into finance. I don't know. You're coming out. The sun, Leo, you have to come out, and like your work is coming out. Your work is going to be displayed. You're going to earn money. You're earning money through your work. It's very little now, but you stick with it, and it's exciting, and it's a timeline dimensional shift. This is not just shape-shifting. This is not just wishing and washing and bypassing and gaslighting and hoodwinking and misleading and misrepresentation. It's not lying to yourself, okay? Wow, queens. Okay, queen. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. Okay, shadow aspect of Sagittarius. Are you going to keep playing with their heart? Or is there an offering? Do you need to go on a journey and you don't need to play with this person's heart, right? Queen of Wands, they're good on their own. They're very domestic regardless. They don't need you to be domestic. They don't need that aspect. They just are, right? How about that? They grew up into this. They were born this way. And this way is very magnetico. It's very money, the prize. They are the prize. Okay. Wow, we have Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. We have the fourth quadrant. Okay, so spiritual, public recognition, financial success, new collective, new community. Boom, Ace of Pentacles. You don't see it because it's trash out there, right? Nine of Cups. It could be trashy. It could be Pisces trash, right? Like, it's like who let the dogs out, right? But that was there's the black dogs are out, and the black dogs are Anubis, right? I'm sorry, Kalima and Apophis. But then there are all those other dog gods too. They're just because the ones are listed black dogs doesn't mean that they're any less good or bad than the other dogs. What up, dog? Wait, what am I doing? Death transformation is here. Yay, 10 of Swords. You don't see it coming. This 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, or 10 of Swords, and 8 of Pentacles. You're gonna make your hard work is paying off. Okay, I gotta take a call in like a few minutes. So thank you very much for being here. I honor you. You have card 19. I cannot with y'all. Okay. To me, this is, I know it's seduction, intimacy, but it's self-serving opportunity, like being at the right place at the right time. Not everyone will like you for that, right? For being so energetically aligned. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, to be in service of God, and then God freaking rolling out the red carpet for you, and you're like, I'm not famous. I'm not a star, but God is like, yeah, you are. You're the star. You're Temperance. You worked for it, and it took just the right timing, divine time. It took you getting noticed. It took you putting it out there. It took you doing it over and over and over until you're exhausted, but you're like in love with this project more than you could be with a person, and maybe even this person thinks you're like of a little mind and you're like of high mind, right? Okay then. Is that the truth? That's the truth. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Mercury said, do you just want to repeat yourself? I'm like, may I? And Mercury's like, no, shut up. Oh my gosh, look at you. Mercury said, shut up, because we have death, transformation, alchemy, death, transmutation, transfiguration, death. Your harvest is here, okay? And then there will be more. There will be a bigger harvest too in the fall. And now it's the harvest of the spring, okay? The springtime harvest. So it looks like very little is left, but you know it just looks like that. You know there's a well in the desert. You know you have found it, and you don't have to tell us, because that's your well, okay? That's your light. And now you will move from that origin point. And I honor you, and I honor your origin point. And I congratulate you for your victorious return to the origin, okay? Out of the misery that is the siren, okay? The impossible. Or maybe you are... you are declared an impossibility, but you are all possibilities, okay? You are all the possibilities. Grand trine freaking blessings, yo. Do you have a water trine or a fire trine? 3 or more planets, right? A group of planets stacked. Where's your stellium? Where's your trine? Where are all your planets having a party? In Pisces? In Aries? I don't know. We got to check that though, because you might be really fiery. Okay, I got to go. All the love, all the light. Ground, okay? I send you protective white light of the most brilliant, brilliant, brilliant spectrum to cover and protect you, your energetic body. May you ground, okay? Allow all the sacral, orange, vibrant, yellow solar light to flow through your lower chakras, through your root chakra. Okay, you are safe, you are secure, you are safe and sound, you are calm, and you're willing to take this responsibility on because it means grand blessings for you, okay? So I honor you. Once again, I congratulate you. All the loving, loving, emerald healing, green light to your heart center. Thank you very much. I won't be late because it's just a call. It's just a call. But anyway, let me ding the bell. Thank you all very much. Warning, this is not about for tuning for all the love, okay? Ground. Now seed, watch it grow and burst. You've done it.